What's good, YouTube? This is your girl Muna. We are back with another video. Let's get right into it.
I'm sorry. Girl. I'm sorry, you scare me.
Hello. Oh, hi. Welcome in, doll.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yes.
Okay. What brings you up tonight?
Ashley, girl,
Mhm.
I'm about through. I'm about to start not liking men for real. I got to tell you what just happened. So, I was in the grocery store, minding my little old business. A man approached me. He was really handsome, really cute.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, okay. I wasn't expecting it. So he said, he told me his name and he said, can I take you out on a date? I said, okay.
Okay. He came with it. He said, you know what? I saw her. She's beautiful. I'm going to come correct. Can I
Yes.
take you out? Okay.
And he was a little younger. I don't really want nobody 5 years younger than me, but I said, let me try. So we exchanged numbers. He said, can you go out tonight? I said, no, I can't do tonight. I already had plans. I didn't have plans, but I didn't want him to think, ooh, you really want to date. So I said, no, I have plans. So how about tomorrow?
Right. She's like, I don't want to give desperate chat. Okay. You got to leave a little air, a little room.
Yes.
I'm busy.
So I said, okay. He said, okay, tomorrow is cool. So we talked that night. He seemed very mature. Everything seemed like it was going well. So the next day, we talked and he said, well, I got something to do. I had to help a friend fix a car. So so what's the best time for you? I said, a time after 3 is fine because I'll be free.
Mhm.
He said nothing. Like, didn't say nothing at all. No text, no call after 3. Just got quiet. So I said, oh, so I'm thinking from our conversation, like, what's the problem? He seemed very mature. So I'm like, did the man?
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there because I got something to say. When you are dealing with older men and you are dealing with younger men, YNs, it's a total different ball game. So in my mind, dealing with a young guy, you automatically, I don't care how mature he sounds, I don't care how mature he comes off, you always have to leave room for the immaturity, right? You can't be like, men are this way because of a YN, a young guy. You can't. You have to leave room for them to be. He probably was experimenting on top of that. He probably was testing it out to see if he could even bag you in the supermarket. He came across you. I'm sure he probably figured you was older than him, right? And men do things for sport. They do things just to see. Let me test it out. Let me see if I'm able to, just to boost their ego. So he probably seen you in the supermarket and was like, she seemed like a decent looking older young woman. Let me see if you get what I'm saying, with him being young, let me see if I could, bag her, if I could get her number, you get what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. It ain't really, you just have to leave room for that when you are dealing with younger guys. Let's continue.
Man die? So no, he didn't die. So I called him. I'm concerned at this point.
You're concerned about someone you just met.
I have a little heart of gold. Maybe that's the delusion in me.
No, you was not supposed to be calling him. You was supposed to leave that right there, right then and there. Like, if you said 3 o'clock and he did not pick up, you was supposed to leave that right where it was at. I'm sure you're single, of course, right? You're probably dating other men. Why are you sitting here stressing about a YN or a young guy in general, men in general? You know, we're not stressing about no men, how they moving, how they pursuing us, none of that. This is why it's so important to work on yourself and be productive. Like pick up hobbies. You seem like a thick girl. You could be at the gym. You could be at the gym working out, getting your body right. It's spruing off desperate. It's spruing off desperate. You're not you're not a bad looking girl. I would say that. But I'm sure if you got in the gym and you worked on yourself, you wouldn't even pay that young guy no attention.
Mm-hmm.
So I call. He was like, I said, hey, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm like, okay. What happened? Oh, nothing happened. You know, I just feel like, you know, you're a lot for me, and I don't know if I can handle all that.
Okay.
I said, oh, okay. Block, delete. I said, I don't have no time to play with nobody 5 years younger than me. I do not. So after that, he was trying to call, block, and no, you already done made me mad. So that's where I'm at, Ashley. I'm at the point where I'm just gonna not like men. I'm gonna hate men. That's where I'm at.
Why? Why does it take one man to ruin the whole thing? And here's the thing, and this is not only to you, dog. This is to everyone watching. All my ladies, you need to have more than one option.
Yeah.
You just told me you don't have a roster. That's what I just heard. When I heard your story, you don't have a roster and you don't have enough men approaching you. That's what I also heard.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why you're putting all your focus on this one guy who's 5 years younger, who's probably still immature and can't really, keep up with the keep up. He probably wanted a little dun dun dun,
Yeah.
That's probably what it was. And he's like, you know what? I don't want to go on dates or whatever. So I'm going to make her the problem.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing. So we need to, we need a roster.
Yeah, that's what I.
Not only a roster, Ashley, we need to be working on ourselves. Like I said, she was going to the gym, picking up some hobbies, like just fully working on herself. She would have men coming to her. She would not having to go pursue or have a roster of men. However that looks. You want a natural roster of men that is trying to pursue you. You don't want to have a roster of men that you are trying to are sorting after. Because us as women, we don't chase, we attract. So what is this roster men that's approaching you? You already said men is not approaching you. So now we got to go back to the basics. You need to start pouring into yourself, working on yourself and getting right.
I guess I got upset because I haven't been looking. I haven't been trying today. I just been trying to focus on me, and it's like, you could have left me alone. If you was going to do that, you could have left me alone. That's how I felt.
No, girl. That's not how it works. Girl. If you had 6 more, you wouldn't be worried about that. You'd be like, oh, I forgot about them. Yeah, like, okay, we need to level up. That's what we need to do. Yes. We need to take it. There's a level with your name on it waiting for you. And you know what you need to do. I know you know what you need to do.
I know. Big Mama need to lose some weight. I know.
Let's see you head to toe now. Come on, step back. Let's see you.
Let me prop the camera. Y'all don't come at me.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
And there you have it. Like I said, she's not that bad. She's not like blown out. She don't have a truck driver body or any. She could go to the gym, work on her self-confidence, start doing some self-healing, some journaling, meditation, because it's not always about the physical appearance either. Even though I do suggest her working out, it's not always just about for you to be spruing, to be feeling desperate and acting as such, calling him when you only met him a day ago. It's hitting on other things, right? So she needs to start doing some inner work. The inner work goes along with that too.
I lost some weight because I was like 250. So now I'm 206.
Oh, that's pretty good. Congrats. Yeah. Okay, so what's your goal? You can pick up your phone. What's your goal by New Year?
I want to be realistically 180.
Okay. By New Year's, you're one. How much are you now to? That's 20 pounds. Okay, 20 pounds.
Yeah.
And I also want you to lift weights. That's very
Okay.
important. You need to start lifting weights.
Yes.
Not just cardioing yourself, that. Lift some weights. You need to do that too. To give
Okay.
you some definition.
Okay.
Okay. I want you to do that as well. And I want you to get out of your head. Don't give up on, dating just yet. Oh, all men are this. Or, no. When you level up, your whole world is going to change. I'm not saying they're going to change completely, Chad, but
yeah,
you'll have more options, more people flocking towards you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much. Come back before the end of the year. Okay?
I will, because I love watching you.
Yes, please come back, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome, doll.
Bye.
Coming up, please don't allow one guy to ruin dating for you all. Don't allow one guy to ruin dating for you. No.
I mean, that should show how low her self-esteem is, to have not only one guy but a young guy turn her away from dating and not make her want to date anymore. She hate to date. It just shows you how low her self-esteem is. Like I said, she's not an ugly girl. She's not real big. She has full potential, right? So when you start pouring into yourself, working on yourself, doing it in the healing, your whole, like Ashley said, your whole world changes, and things that you used to like, you start looking at, like, I used to like that. Like, you'll be surprised at how your mind switch when you start working out, eating healthy, and healing on the inside, like journaling, meditation, doing shadow work. Things like that will help you internally change your mind. And before you know it, you losing pounds, you feeling better, and guess what? That's when the men start flocking to you. And that's just how the universe works. It's made up of energy. So what you have inside, you attract. So since you're desperate, you're gonna attract desperate situations. You know what I'm saying? That tap on what you need to work on. And God throw us certain things that make us look at ourselves and work on ourselves. It's not we should take ourselves out of the mindset of why, instead of saying why is this happening, you should look at it as, what is God trying to teach me in this situation? And if you got a guy that wanted to take you out 1 minute and then he's not answering your calls the next or whatever, it tells you a lot about you internally, right? Why am I attracting this type of guy, right? So right there, let you know everything. Okay, I have low self-esteem. I got to change that. I got to start working on myself. But that is it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back with my next banger. Bye.